Ex-WNBA star enters Royal Rumble as Pat McAfee urges her to join Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever just made headlines as the team revamps its roster with key trades and signings. They have landed sharpshooter Sophie Cunningham and veteran Natasha Howard. Filling the void, a solid move, no doubt. But guess what? There's already a call for adding another player, a 6-0 powerhouse. And this time, the name being thrown around is straight from WWE. It's Anriel Howard, better known these days as Lash Legend, who absolutely dominated early in the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match, before Women's United States champion Chelsea Green eliminated her. Using her size and strength, she had the crowd on its feet, and her performance was so electric that analyst Pat McAfee couldn't help but lose it. "Welcome to the Royal Rumble, Lash. Everyone else, welcome to Lash Legends," he hiked. A few moments later, he added, "Former WNBA superstar, Lash is the real deal." And if that wasn't enough, he straight up said, "Get her on the Fever." What a game-changing superstar Lash Legend truly is. Now, if you're wondering why McAfee's talking about the Fever, let's take a trip down memory lane. Before she was tossing competitors around in a WWE ring, Howard was a WNBA player. Drafted 24th overall by the Seattle Storm in 2019, she played a handful of games before being waived early in the season. Although her W career doesn't look as impressive, she has had an amazing collegiate basketball career. She made her mark playing basketball at Texas A&M, where she became the first player in school history to rack up over 1,000 rebounds. After her time at Texas A&M, Howard transferred to Mississippi State, and let's just say she didn't slow down. In her one season there, she averaged an impressive 16.4 points and 8.4 rebounds per game. But after a solid senior year as she turned pro, things didn't work out in her favor. And while anyone would give up, she made the jump to WWE, debuting as Lash Legend in 2021. But truly, it takes serious guts. Now she is fully committed to the WWE, leaving the WNBA behind. She's been in plenty of NXT matches, and even made her Royal Rumble debut this year. So it looks like she's here to stay. And while it's next to impossible for Lash Legend to join Fever, the franchise is making some major moves this offseason. Roster shakeup brings new hope for Caitlin Clark and Co.'s 2025 season. You must remember head coach Stephanie White pointed out that the team lacks experience in her introductory press conference, stating, "There's no substitute for experience." Well, now they've got it in spades as Fever is aiming for a fresh, competitive start. After a tough playoff exit last season, the Fever have added some big names that could make all the difference, starting with the trade of Natasha Smith to the Dallas Wings. In return, the Fever secured Sophie Cunningham from the Phoenix Mercury. Cunningham, known for her deadly shooting and ability to stretch the floor, should provide an instant scoring punch for Indiana. In addition, her leadership, reliability, and experience after 6 seasons with Phoenix could be just what the Fever needs. Sending Smith to Dallas might seem like a tough decision, but the move makes sense given her recent struggles with production. Now Smith heads back to Texas, where she'll reunite with her college roots at Baylor. Advertisement, but the excitement doesn't end as the Fever is also bringing back veteran Natasha Howard, a 3-time WNBA champion and former Defensive Player of the Year. Howard's experience, leadership, and ties with the franchise will be invaluable for Indiana. And don't forget, they also re-signed Kelsey Mitchell, keeping their core trio intact. With this, the Fever's starting lineup could look like a mix of youth and experience, featuring Clark, Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, Howard, and Cunningham. Advertisement. With their young talent and seasoned veterans, It'll be exciting to see how Caitlin Clark in Fever brings fresh strategies to life and work towards a title contender status this season.